Welcome back, friends. In this recording, we're going to do dividing polynomials by a monomial. So I'll show you how to divide polynomials by a monomial. All right, before we get started, just remember that if one of our rules of exponents is if we have x to the fifth over x to the third, that's going to equal x to the second because we're subtracting here. That division bar acts as a giant subtraction bar. Okay, so, give you a sneak preview of what we're doing. All right, so let's say we have this guy right here divided by 8x. Now, the first thing I want to do is rewrite it as a fraction because that's all division is a fraction. So we saw that right here. Now, once I've rewritten that as a fraction, I want to, when I'm dividing all these three chunks here by 8x, I'm doing each chunk by 8x. So I'm going to rewrite it so that it looks like this. Now I am ready to divide. So we're going to take a peek at this guy and we're going to say, okay, 16 and 8. If I divide by 8, I get 1. Divide by 8, I get 2. This x goes away and that leaves me with 2 x's there. So far I have over here 2x squared over 1. So 2x squared. Now here these 8's cancel each other out. And the x's, I can get rid of 1x here and that leaves me with 1x here. So on this guy, I'm just left with plus x to the 1 power. Now over here, I divide by 8, I get 1. Divide by 8, I get 5. Cancel those x's out, and I'm left with just 5. And there you go. We've just divided that polynomial by that monomial. Let's do another example. Okay, so here is the problem here. Go ahead and copy that down, and then what we're going to do is we're going to split it up so that it goes, remember, we have a chunk. It might help if I highlight this. So this is just an excuse for me to use my highlighters. I don't know. We've got one chunk here, one chunk here. So you see that's what I've done here is I just split those up, both of them over -8p squared m. Okay, so once I've split it up like this, now I'm ready to reduce everything. So divide by -8, I get 1. Divide by -8, I get 2. Get rid of these 2 p's here. That leaves me with 1 p here. Get rid of 1 m. Remember, if there's no exponent shown, it's a 1. That leaves me with 1 m here. Over here, you got to be real careful. The m's and the p squareds, those cancel out, both of those, because straight away. Now, the 8's do cancel out, but it's 8 divided by -8, which means that this is a -1 that is remaining. So this chunk here, upstairs, I have 2p to the 1, m to the 1, over 1, minus 1, or plus a -1, plus that -1, because everything canceled out from there. Hopefully this makes sense. If you have any questions, let your teacher know. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.